after Hangman being essentially on TV like every single week and taking a brutal beatdown from Brian Cage, the Machine, this is the first that we heard from him, and challenging him at Double or Nothing, essentially challenging him, to leave Team Taz, kind of as well. So, Dark Order has their, Hangman's back, which I love that storyline. Dark Order has, Darby's back and Sting's back. So it's nice that they're kind of getting featured in throughout different aspects of this, because I think, hopefully they're just kind of waiting for Johnny Hungy to get a little bit more healthy so they can get back in the ring full force. They're featured on Elevation and Dark and stuff, but like I'm ready for Dark Order to be back in the grind of things. But so this was a quick, and then you got the little not jab, but an ode to Ricky Starks too.
Broke his freaking
Hangman,
neck,
I'm sure Hangman feels horrible. I mean, who wouldn't? Ricky Starks, the absolute baby.
You better get those in now, bro, because Starks is going to be on the shelf for a long time, man.
But as long as, listen back to like the Stone Cold Chris Jericho podcast, they were hurt, or he was hurt big time, and Angle was hurt big time. So, but they were featured every single week because they're top guys. So Starks could be featured, but still be very impactful. So that would be exciting stuff for sure. But now we got this episode set up Double or Nothing. So filled, man, it's insane, the stuff we got. Obviously Britt versus Sheeta, Kenny 3-way, Young Bucks, Mox Elite, the Casino Battle Royale, Hangman versus Brian Cage, potentially a stadium stampede. Wow. So it was nice to hear from Hangman for sure. I'm excited. What do you think about it?
I feel like Brian Cage getting called out like that, I mean, that goes a lot with what Bonds has been talking about. Like this is he's been the Team Taz advocate of Dynamite Download, sure. But I think he recognizes that Brian Cage is starting to have this inner conflict that we've seen play out, and when you have Hangman kind of stoking that fire in his promo tonight, really challenging him, kind of asking him to stand on his own 2 feet, be a man, face me one-on-one, right. That kind of challenge, that kind of call out to a guy like Brian Cage, who honestly I feel that he's underappreciated and not as respected as he should be in AEW, in the landscape of AEW. I mean, this guy is the Machine. He's been a wrecking crew, and I feel like, as a former world champion in North America, hasn't been presented as strong as he could be. I think this guy is right. A real deal. I feel like Hangman kind of challenging his manhood. A guy like Cage is not going to take that lightly. Cage kind of prides himself on being a bad dude, like just right, like a wrecking crew, right? He puts in the work, and you could tell he prides himself on that. So I think this one is going to sting Cage quite a bit, and it's going to push him. And given this Ricky Starks injury, I feel like there's a lot of potential where this could eventually lead to Cage breaking away. I think that it just makes a lot of sense given the timing of it. Right. So definitely a good segment. Hangman addressing and the elephant in the room with Ricky Stark's broken neck was needed. For sure. I think that it'll be interesting how this plays out moving forward. The Dark Order kind of being pushed to the side, and Hangman just wanting that one-on-one match. I think that him having that rubber match against Cage and winning will go a long way in reestablishing Hangman in that pecking order again, which we all see Hangman kind of losing that match. He lost some momentum, and getting that win against Cage is going to go a long way in bringing him back up into the spotlight.
For sure. I think this is going to be another hard-fought battle, and hopefully, no other outside interference or anything like that will happen for sure.